I still hear the sound of his mother screaming. It wasn't loud, it was the kind of scream that comes from deep inside, the kind that tells you something terrible has just happened. I was there when her son fell. We were all hanging out near the cliff behind the old quarry, a place we weren't supposed to be. One wrong step, one loose patch of dirt, and he slipped. I watched him disappear over the edge before any of us could react. When we got to the bottom, he wasn't moving. His eyes were half open, but he looked empty, like someone had turned off the light inside him. By the time the ambulance came, I had already started shaking. The whole ride to the hospital felt like a blur. The doctors told his mother the truth the moment she arrived. Her son was in a coma, and there was little hope. I remember how she stood there, silent, tears soaking her shirt. Everyone braced themselves for her to break down, but she didn't. Instead, she put her hand on his chest and whispered, "God is not done with you." Over and over, soft, steady, certain. I'll be honest, it made my skin crawl. Not because she was creepy, but because of how calm she was. It didn't feel normal. It felt like she knew something the rest of us didn't. Days passed. Machines beeped. Nurses whispered. Doctors shook their heads. His friends stopped visiting. Even his father walked out of the room after the third day and punched a wall in the hallway. Everyone thought the same thing but didn't want to say it. He's not coming back. But she never left his side. On the fourth night, she called her church. I didn't think anyone would come at that hour, but by midnight the hallway was full of people, men, women, kids, all holding candles and singing. Not loud, not dramatic. Just a soft, steady sound that filled the whole hospital floor. I should have gone home, I should have walked away. But something kept me there. It was around 2 a.m. when it happened. The singing had slowed down. Most people were tired. Some were praying quietly. The mother had her head on the bed, holding her son's hand. Then, and I swear on everything I have, the boy inhaled like he had been drowning and finally reached the surface, a long, shaking breath, the kind that made every hair on my body stand up. His fingers twitched first. Then his eyes opened, confused, like he had been asleep for years. The monitors freaked out, the nurses started yelling, and his mother fell to her knees crying, not loud, just these deep, shaking sobs of relief. Nobody had an explanation. The doctor looked like he had seen a ghost. A few people backed into the hallway, covering their mouths. And I just stood there, frozen. Watching something impossible unfold right in front of me. What scared me wasn't the miracle, it was how natural it felt.